And this weekly webinar has just been such a blessing. And thank you all for your feedback, your inspiration, your encouragement, because I know this is really reaching a lot of people that are looking for ways to really get out of the the ways in which you're living that are not giving you the greatest passion, the greatest feeling of I love my life. Because the truth is, we're not here to be anti bored until we die. We're not here to just live someone else's life. We're not here to operate out of fear. We're going to be talking about that today. Like, where are you making most of your decisions in your life? And you can ask yourself that question many times throughout the day. Am I doing this because I'm scared or I'm afraid? Like maybe you're going to work because you're afraid that's the only job you're capable of doing or the only job that's going to pay you. Fear is not the way we want to operate. It's not where we want to make our choices and our decisions from. We want to make our choices and our decisions from love. What would you love to do? What would really make your heart sing? What would allow you the opportunity to shine your light and share your extraordinary brilliance that is uniquely you, that is uniquely yours? So, as people are gathering, I want to say thank you, thank you. I'm so glad you're with us today. Um, it's the second day of December, this beautiful season of love. And if you haven't already gone on to my website, on my homepage, I always do a new monthly meditation. So this month's focus and message is shine your light. Shine your light, your brilliance, your magnificence, your uniqueness, your radiance as only you can. We're not here to be a duplicate of someone else. We're here to shine your unique message, your unique gifts and blessings, and be authentic. Be your luminous self in every way that you can. And we're going to be talking about this really in depth today. And so strap on your seatbelts. We're gonna go in for a ride and experience a way of you understanding you and giving yourself permission to shine your light and share your brilliance every single day. So I would love to start off with a meditation. So if you are sitting in a comfortable chair, just give yourself some space to wiggle for a moment and just just let yourself relax and settle in to this time and this opportunity together to look at the inner brilliance of you. So I'm going to invite you to close your eyes in this moment. Put your hand on your heart. Let's take a deep breath together. And as you exhale, allow your shoulders to soften. Allow yourself to release and let go of anything that came before this moment, the busyness of the morning, the busyness of the day. Giving yourself full permission to be present, be here now. And as you're allowing your gaze to be inward, that inner eye. Let that eye focus on your light, the truth of you, the brilliance, the beingness of you that is so loving, so giving, so caring, so compassionate. Let yourself feel that you right now. And let's put some volume on our imagination and allow the color yellow, golden light, golden, luminous, brilliant, bright yellow. And see yourself as that bright light, that bright golden yellow. As if you were backed up against the sun, living and breathing in that bright light. And all you could see was possibilities. All you could see was the light of the truth. You, brilliant, bright, bright, bright. So let's take another deep breath of acceptance of this light of who you are. And now, wiggling your fingers and your toes, bringing yourself back to this moment, to this time together, to this way. And as we are opening ourselves up this month, this beautiful December, this season of love, the season of light, the season of all things possible, when we shine the light of the truth in the corners that feel dark and dismal, that feel constricted or constrained, and you shine the light of possibilities for yourself, for your family, for your relationships, for your community. For this time together, make sure that you have a pad of paper nearby and a pen, and write down any ideas that come to you in this infinite mind coming together, this infinite mind gathering that we're in today. And let yourself think of different ways that you could shine your light and share your brilliance every day. And I know that in this season of the holiday seasons, um, there's even more of a calling to be of service. There's even more of a calling for different places that need volunteers or need assistance, need whether it's volunteering with your energy and your effort, or maybe it's giving donations where you know are places that are near and dear to your heart. I don't know what it is for you, but keep that running list as we talk today and share different things. And you can put it in the chat box if there's some ideas that come to you, or that some questions that you want me to focus on as I'm going through this webinar today. I want to thank you. I have several of you that are on the phone line also, and so I'm glad that you're here. Kathleen and Susie and Jessica and Felicia, and I'm so grateful that you're here on this journey with us. And as more people jump on, I will also include you. I know there's another Kathleen that's just joined us. So just allowing yourself to really look at the ways that you can shine your light even brighter. So, how do you see yourself? With our external eyes, we allow the reflection of things around us to identify and signify how we see ourselves. And it could be someone's reaction, or it could be something that's, in a conversation. But when we let the inner eye, that eye of truth, really begin to open and really begin to radiate from the inside out, seeing yourself through the eyes of the one that gave you life, the creator. So are you focused on your limitations, or are you focused on your light? And if there's some limitations that you can identify with at this time, write them down, and write down, if you didn't believe that that was a limitation, what could you believe about yourself? What truth could you entertain that could be closer to the truth, more of the luminosity, more of the light of the truth of who you are? Because the truth of you is that you are pure light. You are a luminous light being here wearing this particular human monkey suit in this lifetime. I love the scene in the movie Contact when the lights came down and they put on human suits to fit in. But when the older people were peering through the peephole and watching this one woman, not only did she take off her clothes, but she took off her body, and all she was pure light. And the truth is, that's what each and every one of us is. And we are here in this lifetime to express the truth and the brilliance and the luminosity of who we really are in every moment. I spent the last, I guess, 2 or 3 weeks watching a video series. That was the last video series that Wayne Dyer had produced through Hay House. And it's called Manifest Your Soul's Destiny. And it's such a brilliant, brilliant work of art. And he was my first spiritual mentor and teacher back in 1979 when he wrote the book Your Erroneous Zones. And so I was called to purchase this particular video series, and it's just been such an extraordinary deepening of my understanding through his teachings and his humor and his knowledge and his wisdom, to help me to question some of the things and some of the ways that I am opening up my own life and my own teachings and my own coachings and my own speaking and my own belief about who I am. And so I know that this, I'm always listening for what my clients and my students are looking for greater clarity on, that will assist them in really stepping up and being all that they can be in this moment and in the next moment and in this phase of their life. And we're coming to the end of 2015. And when you look at your year in review, look at all the places where you felt completely alive, that you felt that you were being your authentic, true being, the light of you, whether you were teaching or doing your work in the world or speaking on a stage or giving at a community affair, or I'm leaving on Thursday for my annual um, trip down to Mexico to serve the children at the orphanage. And this is, I believe, my fourth, maybe my fifth year. We also go one time in the summer. And I've taught them all how to make angel necklaces. And some of the kids come with the necklaces that they've made over the last several years, and they want to make a different one, and they want to make a new one, or they want to make one for their mom or their aunt or their dear friend. And it's where I feel like I am shining my brightest light, just playing with the children and watching them come alive with creativity and laughter and fun. So where is it that you have shown your pure light over the course of this last year? Write some ideas down. And maybe it was conversations with your best friend, and they don't live nearby, but you talk to them several times a week, and the conversations were just beautiful and life-giving. I don't know what it is for you, but write some of those ideas down, places where you felt most alive, because those places, those ideas, you want to do more of. And if an idea comes to you, giving in your community, I do a lot of work with the women of domestic violence here in Big Bear, and I love being of service to these extraordinary, courageous women. So look in the different areas and the ways that when you are being your pure light, and it doesn't have anything to do with compensation, it doesn't have anything to do with you have to. This is you want to. You feel so alive when you are doing these things and being your pure light. And spend some time meditating on truth. I love this picture of this woman just soaking in the light, just being so open to receive even more of the light of the truth of who she is. And giving yourself that precious, precious time several times a day to quiet the mind and open your heart. And whether it's listening to some beautiful music in the background or going through a guided meditation. In fact, I'm just called in this moment to share. I will share on my Facebook page today a guided meditation, and it's opening to your light, and it's just my gift, my love gift to you. And you can download it; it'll be an MP3. But just different ways that you can quiet your mind and open your heart and focus your energy with all of your focused attention on your single eye. Take that gaze inward into your heart space and allow the radiance of your pure light the radiance of your open, loving, giving, serving heart to radiate even more. And as you spend that time listening and expanding in the ways that you feel most alive in that space of you, the truth of you, ideas will come, um, new ways of loving yourself, um, putting yourself in a place of pure service, listen for ways that you can love yourself even more. And maybe it's being more creative. Maybe it's um, more quiet time in nature. Um, maybe it's ways that you can nurture your beautiful body temple and eat more healthy foods and think more healthy thoughts and give yourself that space and that permission to write that new book or create that new program or make those calls that you know are people who are waiting to have a conversation about what matters most to them. And I don't know what it is for you, but write some ideas down, catch them in consciousness, catch them, write them down. Because we get 20 to 60,000 thoughts a day. You want to catch the good ones. And that's the purpose of being in a beautiful environment where like-minded, like-hearted people gather. I have several groups starting at the beginning of this year that are really about shining and radiating your light like never before. And you want to give yourself permission to really be focused on you and where it is that you are sharing your light. That's why you're here. You're here to share your light, the luminosity that is in the palm of your hands, to give and give openly and give generously and give from that place of love. I love to be of service. I love to make people laugh. I love to help people bring out that creative genius in them. What is it that is yours that you want to share your light? And maybe you've been holding back. Maybe you've been, I love this question that came from a guest that was on this program with Dr. Wayne Dyer, and it was Anita Morjani, who wrote the beautiful best-selling book called Dying to Be Me. And she said that when you are really living your truth and really being authentic, shining your light, you know that you are making all your choices and decisions from a place of love, not from a place of fear. So when you think about the different things that you are participating in throughout the day, and maybe it's going to work. Are you going to work or going to that job because you're afraid this is the only way that you can actually make a living? Or are you going and doing your work in the world because it's something that you love? Most people on the planet are doing a job out of survival, out of, I think this is the only way. And I'm afraid if I actually do something that I love, I won't make enough money. Or maybe you're making some phone calls to potential clients out of fear that if I don't make my quota, I won't make enough money to survive. And so you're operating out of fear and not out of love. When the energy of what it is that you are engaged in and you are participating in and you are sharing your light from the place of your truth, everything starts to unfold. And the world, the universe supports you in ways that you have no idea. You had no idea that was even possible. Opportunities. Uh, when you are really in that place of how can I serve, the phone rings and opportunities to speak on bigger stages and participate in new new book series. This just recently happened to me, and opportunities for me to speak on bigger stages. This beautiful Elevate Your Mindset event that's happening in LA. And if you're interested in some of the consciousness expos and the conscious conferences that I'll be speaking at in 2016, there's a whole list of things in the events part of my website. There's a beautiful Gold Rush Women's Conference that is happening April 1st, 2nd, and 3rd of 2016. And I'm going to be talking about opening up your chakras in the golden age. We're stepping into this golden age where we're all aware of the energy that's moving so quickly now. And we want to stay open to the light and the truth of us. And there's a whole new dimension of the golden luminosity that we are here to express and experience in ourselves and radiate from that level of truth of who we are. So, as you are listening for different ways that you can focus on the light and the love and the truth that you are, you will live with greater joy. It's a byproduct of you living your authentic light, your authentic, loving, luminous heart, the heart space that has a language all of its own. And I was on a consciousness cruise, actually, with Bob Proctor, Mary Morrissey, Reverend Michael, Cynthia Kersey. There were Debbie Ford before she passed. These were all there were so many brilliant, beautiful, amazing teachers. And I was sitting out on my balcony and I was looking out over the vast ocean. And I was working on a project and I was working on this book that I actually thought was going to be my first book. But it turns out that it's a book that will be published very soon, so I'll keep you posted. But I was looking for the understanding of what is the language of the heart. Our mind speaks to us in words and images, but what's the language of the heart? How is it that we can understand more of this language that is spoken in vibration? And the word came out HEART, big and bold over the open sky with this big, beautiful, vast ocean in front of me. And it came about that it said HEART stands for the harmonic echo ascending our real And it's a way that we can understand the language of the heart is truly unconditional for yourself, for your life, for others, for this journey. And the truth is that there's only one, nothing separate. There's nothing separate that keeps any of us from experiencing life in such a bold and beautiful way. I speak the language called the unconditional love. When you are living at this level of love and light, you will know instantaneously the, that your internal barometer will be speaking to you and saying, that's not the most loving thought you could be thinking, words you could be speaking, or actions that you are taking. So you want to listen. Listen from that place of your open, loving heart. What is it that is speaking to you, the light of you, that is saying, let's live this life as big and as bold as we possibly can? And as you do that, you are radiating out your light in every conversation, in every interaction, in every opening. And I know the truth that this webinar is positively affecting tens of thousands of people within the radius of this particular moment in time. And I also know that this is being recorded. So all the people that will go in and listen after this live recording, it will be affecting tens of thousands of people positively in the radius of them listening and participating in their own understanding of their light, their loving presence, the truth of them that is seeking to experience and express that in every moment, in every day. And so, as you are looking for different ways that you can radiate your light, you can stand tall in the truth of you and say, where is it that I can shine even brighter, experience life even grander, living an enchanted, extraordinary life that allows you to radiate and express all that you are here to be and to do and to give and to have. And as we take this into a dynamic question and allow yourself to really understand that you are one with God, with good, with light, with love, with truth. They're all synonymous with God. My mentor and teacher, Mary Morrissey, said God was the grand overall designing power and presence that created everything, that creates all good things. Everything, everything we are comes from our knowing that we are God in the flesh. We are a divine emanation of the Most High, of the creator of all of life. And when you recognize your oneness, you know that there are no limitations, that there are no boundaries, there are no set points that we cannot bust through. There's only our own limited belief that is holding us back, that keeping us in a darker place than us shining our radiant, beautiful, brilliant self. So as you are acknowledging and understanding who you really are, you can start making every day worth remembering. Live your truth, express your love, share your enthusiasm. I love the word enthusiasm. There's a Greek root, the Greek root of that word, and theos is in God. And with God, all things are possible. That's putting yourself in that vibration of your oneness with God. Take action towards your dreams. Walk your talk. Live authentically. Live the truth of you. Dance and sing to your music. Embrace your blessings. Make today worth remembering. So as you're looking at the different places in your life and asking yourself the most important question, what would you love? What would you love? When you are loving your life into existence, you are living at the highest level possible. There's so many ways that we can continue to open ourselves up and continue to be in this spiral of more love, more life, more opportunities to express ourselves, to be of service. And maybe that's the career choice you're making. I know I'm working on so many new projects and programs, but I know that my question continues to be, what would I love? And I know that my divine purpose is to be of greater service, to love and be loved, to be more loving, to be of more service. And so what does that look like on a basis of my career or my creative expression? And for me, it's writing another book, writing my next book, and creating these new programs that I'm going to be offering online, which is opens it up to a whole new global world of more possibilities and more opportunities for me to be of service to even more people. And I know that that opens up new opportunities for me to allow even greater financial flow into my life so that I can give more to the places that matter to me and do more. I'm going to be um, taking a group to Tuscany and tasting the good life in June of 2016, and Bali in September of 2016. And we're going to let our creative genius come out to play and experience a whole nother dimension of ourselves as brilliant artists of our own lives. And health and well-being. I made a commitment to drinking one magnificent, extraordinary green drink every single day because I know that that's infusing my body temple with the nutrients and the nutrition that allows me to feel even more alive. So, what would you love? Write some things down. And relationships, deeper, more meaningful relationships that make you feel so intimately connected to the people that you are sharing this life and your journey with, and opening yourself up to giving and receiving love in ways that you have not done up until now. And you're ready. You're ready now. And also giving yourself permission to really love your life. Really love your life. This is the most important decision that you are making for yourself, loving your life. Because it starts with you, but it affects everyone and everything around you all day long. It is the most extraordinary, loving thing you can do for yourself and for everyone. Everyone. You're radiating out your brilliance, your luminosity, your magnificence, your radiance, your brilliance, your unique gifts and talents. What is it that you are consciously aware of in this moment of ways in which you can love your life more now? And feel it. Really let your heart feel what it feels like to have those loving relationships, to feel so healthy and vibrant in your body temple, in your mind that's clear and crisp and alive and awake and receptive to even more amazing ideas to create that enchanted life. And for those of you who have not already taken advantage of a complimentary break free session with me, will you take this leap? Go on to my website. There's an opportunity for you to put your name and your email, and the timetable will show up with different times that I have carved out. I carved out a lot of time this month, this season of love. This is a way that I know I can give in ways that will help you to get clear on where you are, where you want to go, and what's holding you back, what's keeping you stuck or stagnant, possibly frustrated in areas of your life that really matter to you, but you just don't know how to move forward. And you don't have a clear plan and a clear path for how it is that you can create this life you truly love now, not tomorrow, not next week, not next year, now. There's no time like the present. And this is such a gift you give yourself to have this 30-minute coaching call, this break free coaching call with me that allows me to really shine the light on the ways in which I can identify could be of greatest service for you to open yourself up to an even brighter you, an even bolder you, confident, courageous, and committed to a life that just makes you come alive. You get up in the morning and you say, I love my life. I'm so grateful for this journey and these openings and these opportunities for me to shine my brightest light. So, once again, it is my great honor and pleasure to gift you with this break free session and giving yourself permission to live your brightest light, your brightest life now. There's so many benefits to spending time getting coaching help, even if it's just for this 30-minute session or coming on to these weekly webinars. These are opportunities for you to create a powerful plan to transform your life, to experience life in a bigger way, to have the clarity to move forward with consistency and experience tangible change and real progress in your life, and watch your life become easier and more fun every single day. And by being in a coaching program, you can have someone who's committed to your success, because your success is my priority. I love being of service to your dreams, your desires, and the passions that make your heart sing, your heart come alive with more of you that is experiencing and expressing the light and the love and the truth of you. It is my great honor and my great pleasure to be of service to each and every one of you. So, if you've gotten benefit and value out of today's webinar, please don't keep me a secret. Put a comment on the Facebook page that led you to this webinar today. Share this opportunity with friends and maybe your friends on Facebook or your email community. And just, it's another way that you can share ways in which we can continue to shine your pure light in every way that you can, in every way that you can be of greater service to more love, more light, more truth, more joy, more peace, more gratitude, and allowing yourself to really shine your light and share your brilliance every single day. So I want to thank you all for being with us today, for being with me, for being with us in this grand community, this loving your life community that continues to grow and grow and grow every single day, every single week. I'm so grateful to be on this journey with you and to share this, this opportunity for you to shine your light and share your brilliance every single day. Peace and richest blessings